Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
How are you doing? It's Monday.
It's Monday. I'm
When my
feeling the
alarm went off,
Mondays. Huh.
I was like, why did
Yeah.
I set my alarm on a Sunday? I should have never set it. And I was like, wait, no, it's Monday. And I have to work today.
Aaron, I know. It was because is it because New Year's?
Yeah.
Yep.
All the holidays are on
Wait, did
Thursdays
you
this
know
year.
what? Speaking of that, when is the pipe thing or the water? Did that already
Oh, they
happen?
did it last week. Yeah.
Oh, good. How did that
Yeah.
go? Like everything's
I don't
good,
know. I haven't
done,
been
all
there
right?
since. Let's hope the salon's not flooded.
Oh my.
And it's
I'm
funny
sure
because
the
I
dentist would have called,
saw,
I hope.
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the landlord before, like on Christmas Eve or something, and I was like, "Are you going
Mm-hmm.
to be here when they do it?" And he's like, "No, they've got it under control." And I was like, "Well, you trust them, whatever. I would at
Yeah.
least show up,
Yeah.
but whatever, not my
Yeah.
building." He calls me in a panic the day of and is like, "Are you able to get down there? They can't find a power source." And I was like, "See,
Mm-hmm.
this
Yep.
is what I was talking about.
Yep.
You
Yep.
need to at least be
Ex-
there in the beginning so they know somebody's watching." So I
Wait,
was
so did
like,
he randomly just buy the building?
no, he
Or
owns
this guy
he's the
or the
dentist
la-
next door. So when he bought the
Yeah.
practice, it was in the terms that he had the ability to make an offer if he wanted to.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He's super nice. He's
Well,
just not from our area, so it's like I know
yeah.
he's going to call on me to do everything, and I'm like, "Listen,
Yep.
I'm not the manager of the building. I just rent there."
Right. You
Which
show
I
up
like,
all Bob the Builder. You should have a little
literally.
tool belt every
Yes.
time you show up.
Seriously. I'm like, "Am I
Gosh,
getting
well,
paid
at
for this?"
least the girls have been there though, right? Everybody else has been working, so from what you know, everything's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's fine.
Okay, okay, hopefully.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. So you're back in the salon today.
Mhm.
I'm really excited again. I mean, I appreciate the mid-week day off. So
Yeah.
I think also that I'm like, all right, I know it's Monday and we're never skipping a Monday, so that's kind of in my mindset today. But I'm excited to have like a day off to break
Mhm.
up the week, and then I just go
Yeah.
back for Friday and be like, all right,
Yeah.
this is
That's great.
easy.
Love it.
So Aaron went to the a Laker game yesterday.
Yes,
How
I
was
did. It
that?
was fun.
How was the drive?
It's a whole scene.
Parking?
It was
How's
fine.
LA?
We had no traffic. It was perfect time. Yeah, it didn't seem like a Sunday, which was kind of odd. I think
Yeah,
maybe because it was a Sunday, there was like not much traffic,
it was.
but
Yeah,
it was fun.
nice.
Yeah, it was
Well,
uneventful. I mean, the
I
Lakers killed them, so
I finally watched The Perfect Neighbor. Oh my
isn't it
gosh.
so sad?
I was like, I want to watch this before. I don't know why my mind always is when it's going to be New Year's. I'm like, I want to finish this before New Year's, or I need to get
Oh,
this
I
in
was like,
before New
really?
Year's.
There should be
I
another movie you want to
Okay,
watch.
I didn't. My eyes did like tear up. I was getting ready to cry, but I think
Yeah.
I was so mad
Hmm.
and filled. I just could not believe that whole thing. If you guys haven't watched it, or I'm really
Oh,
late to the party, it took me a while. I think I really had to talk myself into
be in the
pressing
right
play.
headspace to
But
watch something like
yes,
that. Yeah.
yeah, because I knew I wanted to and I needed to just for. You should watch it. Everybody should because it's insane what happens.
It'll make you
Um,
really think different about engaging with angry people.
oh yeah.
Like
Or
there's
just,
no point in it.
yes, please. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. If you have, let us know your thoughts because damn,
If you're
yeah,
ready for like a
it was
sad
tough.
headspace.
Yes, it was tough.
Trigger
What did I end
warning.
up watching after that? I feel like I put on a comedy or something.
Yeah, you have
But
to.
yeah, that was yeah. Oh, and then 49ers won, so Fred was in a good mood. So
Oh,
that
what a
was
good
great. So
game. I
Sunday
was watching it at the
it
Laker
was
game.
okay, so because the 49ers quarterback, Purdy,
Hmm.
um so adorable. I guess one of the players Fred was telling me because he did like the Dougie when he got a touchdown and
Oh
Fred's
yeah, I
like,
saw that.
"Oh, somebody on the team taught him how to do it." And so there my mom and I are in the kitchen. I should have had Fred record. We're trying to do a tutorial on how to
Stop.
learn how to Dougie.
Stop.
Yes.
You and
And
Fred both
I
together.
no, my mom. Fred was like watching the game. He was like, "I'm not going to freaking do it." But like I was trying to do it has
That is
anybody, if
so funny.
anybody remembers from Seinfeld, Elaine doing the dance,
Yes, I
I
know
thought
exactly what you're
in my
talking about.
mind, I was like, my rhythm is I
On it.
can master this. Absolutely not. And I think I like cracked my back, but it was fun. And the 49ers won. It was a great game all the way to the end.
That is so
So, yeah.
funny. I want to
Yes,
see. I
awesome
want to
game.
see you do it just because
Oh
you're
yeah.
such a good
Okay, I'll do a
dancer.
recording.
Yeah.
I thought so too. But
I think I even have somewhere in my feeds where it's like the breakdown of
wow.
how to do the Dougie.
Yeah, okay, so this guy had did a step by step. He's like, you
Yeah.
start,
Yeah, yeah.
right, left, like two
Yeah,
step.
yeah, yeah.
Then you
It
add. It
doesn't
was
come
so fun. It
natural,
was
let's just
fun.
say that.
Oh yeah. But I'm obsessed with when he scores a touchdown, he does the Dougie. I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
obsessed now, officially.
he's cute. He's a cute little guy.
And yes, and oh, somebody on the Bears scored a
Hmm.
touchdown, and he totally made fun. Like he did the like two Dougie moves, and he did like the stop with that, like cut that out.
Stop.
Yes,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
was like, dang. I
Shots
was like,
fired,
okay, I don't
Purdy.
watch football, but am I gonna have to just for the like the touchdown dances? I think that's
The
the only reason why I
drama.
would. Yes, so that was good.
That's
Um,
funny.
and that's I think that's our Sunday. But
Yeah,
getting into Monday, Erin,
I'm
did you
ready.
weigh
Let's
in?
do it. I haven't. I weighed in yesterday like midday, so I don't think that's my accurate count. But
Okay.
after I
Yeah.
gained that 5 pounds, I did weigh in and I was at
Uh-huh.
153. But I don't know if that's
Hell yeah.
true. So I'm gonna weigh in after we're done with this. I need to
All
do it
right.
before it's so cold. Like I don't even want to be
No, I
naked. You
know.
know what I mean?
No, I know. Trust me. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, do I want to take off
Yes.
my bathrobe this morning and weigh?
No, I
I'll do it
know.
after this though, and I'll text you.
It is freezing. In the summertime though, we're gonna be weighing ourselves every freaking
Oh,
day because
first
we're
thing in the
good.
morning when I get up. Yeah.
Um so I did my morning weigh-in and I
How are
lost
you
point
looking?
four. Point four.
Yay!
I
Good
am
job.
yes. And again, I know that I could lose a pound or 1.5. I'm
You
just not
will.
consuming water. Yeah, I will.
You
And
will.
I'm giving myself a goal going into 2026 before I hit February. I want to be in the 240s.
Oh,
I want to be in the
wow.
40s. So I will, yes.
That's a good
So I think
goal.
that'll also be something when I
If
put
you
together
add in
my vision
your
board.
steps that you've been doing, and if you add in like
Mm-hmm.
2 days of the stuff that I sent you, the
Mm-hmm.
videos, I think you
Mm-hmm.
could get there very quickly.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Aaron
I
shared
really
some
think just
workout
moving your body.
stuff.
Hmm.
It, you're exactly right. Like I know
I honestly
exactly.
like, I
That's
think that
exactly it. Movement,
sweat
100%.
and water intake is so
Yeah.
important. It needs
Yep.
to come out somewhere. So just like
No.
think about
No, I
that.
know
Like, how am I going to get it
exactly.
out? You know?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I need to do it. I need to like
Yeah.
execute on those two things. And so that's it. So Aaron, going into this week, like on Monday, just do you have anything um morning days or that you're kind of setting your goals for health
Just
wise,
working out
wellness
every day.
wise?
Yeah, I
Awesome.
really want to. I love how I feel right now. My body is like sore from like my workouts. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got like a kink in my neck because I slept weird, um,
Yeah.
but I just want to, yeah, keep hurting my body. You know,
You're like,
it's part of the
you're like, I'm
process.
feeling good. Just totally
Yeah.
tweak neck.
Oh,
Love it.
yesterday,
It's from sleeping wrong.
yeah, seriously, after we filmed yesterday, my girlfriend was texting me while we were filming and she was like, "Hey, I'm going down
Hmm.
to the beach right now. Do you want to do a beach walk?" So right when I was done, I was like, "Oh, it's like Curtis is golfing. I have the whole house to myself. I'm
Yeah.
gonna chill." And I was like, "No, get your ass up and get to the beach." So I was like, "All right." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming." So I went down there
Yeah.
literally right
Yes.
after we were done filming. I did a 3 mile beach walk with her, which was so
Oh,
fun and just like talking. And I have a couple subjects I think we could talk about. Um,
love it.
yeah, because her and I were just like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take some intel from here. Like, what are we going through
Yeah.
these days? Okay,
Yep.
so did a beach walk with her, came home. Porter and his friend were in the front yard with their e-bikes. So I was like, hey, you
Hmm.
guys want to go down to the green belt? Let's go take a walk. So I did the dog walk right when I got home, did another walk. So I
Oh
think I
my
got like 12,000
gosh.
steps yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. Oh, a beach walk just sounds so peaceful.
It was Okay, so it's kind of cold. It is cold over here. It was like 42
Yeah,
degrees yesterday when Curtis went golfing. That's cold. I went down to the beach. The sun was so warm. I had to take my sweatshirt off. I was planning,
it
like
feels
she even had
so
gloves
good.
on. Like it was cold where we live. And then we drove down to the beach and it was like, oh, never mind, it's warm down here. It was so nice.
I
And there was
even
so many
yeah,
people walking. Oh, it was
oh,
beautiful.
yeah, when I was walking Penny midday walk, the spots with the sun, oh, it just when
Oh,
the
it felt
sun's hitting
so
your
good.
back or just
Yes.
it feels so warm. That's my
Yes.
favorite.
Yeah, it got warm though. And just to see all the families still together after the holidays, you know,
Mhm.
like I think there's just lingering like grandparents and
Yeah.
people my age. It's fun to see everybody just like, there was people in the water. I'm like, "Oh, it's too cold for that." No, I'm not doing a
I'm
cold plunge.
hoping
But a lot of people around here
I'm
do
hoping
cold
people are
plunges, so
still off. Oh,
a
what
lot of
the
people.
heck? Heck no. I'm
Yeah.
hoping people are still off and it's nice and quiet in the office just to catch up again. I'm pretty much caught up, but just to keep that flow, and I really want to start my like vision board, just a couple things like I have on my list just to get done before we hit
Yeah.
2026 because I do
Yeah.
want to share that.
Yeah, we got to
But
do
our
that.
topic today, I great idea from Aaron. I'm so excited. Identifying pseudo coping versus true self care. Um, so both feel like relief, but only one actually supports long term well being. Okay.
Mhm.
So what is
How do you
pseudo
know if
coping?
it's
Yeah.
yeah, how do you know the
Yes.
difference?
So what is pseudo coping? Distracts or avoids discomfort rather than addresses it. What are
Mhm.
some examples though? If people are like, okay, still
Well,
I don't
see,
know what it is.
when I hear pseudo, it mean in my
Uh-huh.
mind it's like temporary. I don't know
Yes.
why.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, obviously I know it's fake, but I also think it's like
Yeah.
a temporary
Yep.
fix versus what's going to
Exactly.
stick long term. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll have some examples later on why do we confuse the two? Why are we like, oh, it's
Correct.
kind of similar or, like short term? But
Mhm.
examples, if anybody's wondering, like, what would be examples of pseudo coping, doom scrolling, or binge watching to escape feelings, like kind of, I'm going
Mhm.
to just put this on and not really think about anything.
Mhm.
Overlooking to avoid emotional stress,
Mhm.
emotional eating. I'm pointing at
Mhm.
emotional
Yep.
eating,
Yep, yep.
excessive drinking or constant
Mhm.
snacking,
Mhm.
retail therapy, pushing through burnout, and just saying, I'm fine for everything. Like, I'm fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's
Mhm.
fine. Um, this is what you mentioned. This only provides temporary relief, often followed by guilt.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that you choose to do a quick fix for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I that's the easiest route. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, I want to take a pill to like, you know, quickly get," but it was more like, "I just want it now. I want instant gratification." What yeah, what was I saying? If you can identify that you do some of those things on that list,
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
do a little check-in of like, okay, how do I feel after I'm done doing that? Do I feel guilty? Do I
Right.
feel those things? I don't think I ever really thought I didn't feel a feeling after doing it. Like I definitely like to eat. I think that's definitely
Mm-hmm.
my comfort if I'm not feeling well or if I'm like going through emotional time in my life. I think I definitely
Mm-hmm.
like to eat my comfort food. But then
Mm-hmm.
I do feel guilty afterwards. And yes, when I
Right.
do feel like, oh, but I think that's why I like to exercise because it gives me this like sense of like control again. I don't know what it is, but I definitely think
Yeah.
that if I overeat or I eat bad, then I'm like, okay, well, I have to get a workout in so I can like cross check that off kind of a thing,
Yep.
cross cancel it, but it doesn't work like that. But yeah, you need to check out where that emotion is coming from because there's something that drives you to do that. There's something that drives you to want the quick way versus the I want this to stick way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely think that all of us can kind of get consumed into all of those things at some point. But
Yeah.
you got to
Another
be
one, the
intentional with what you
overlooking.
do and how you do it,
Yeah, the overlooking to
obviously.
avoid emotional stress. I know there's times in the past um, where I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in the picture. I don't want to take it. Or, like, or I'll take it and then I'm like, I'm not posting it. It just, or I'll delete it from my my photo thing, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the weight that I've gained, or avoiding the
Mm,
scale. I'm not going to step on the scale. And now that I have my weekly weigh in, it's kind of, I'm facing the decisions that I made in the prior week and what I chose to eat, because that's showing up on how I am. Like, there's really no hiding from, did I get that workout in? Did I,
mm-hmm,
did I stay within my points? It's
mm-hmm.
accountability, and I am looking at it face to
Addressing it.
face.
Mm-hmm,
Yes, exactly. So then what is true self-care? True self-care supports nervous system, emotional health, values, even when it's not the easiest choice. So what are some examples of the true self-care route? There's setting boundaries is one. Going to bed earlier instead of going to that next episode or binge watching a show. Movement that supports your body. Eating to nourish your body. Doing therapy, a therapy journal, meditation, or breath work. Having hard conversations, and resting without guilt. Like, don't feel the resting one, when it says resting without guilt, that's kind of like, it's okay to stop and relax, even though you're a person that's always on the go, go, go. Don't feel guilty for taking that time for yourself and, reflection. It's
mm-hmm,
okay to just sit
mm-hmm,
back and enjoy and take time for yourself.
mm-hmm,
Do you have any like true, I know Erin, you have your workouts. I'm so excited for our meditation series that we're starting.
mm-hmm,
You eat to nourish. I mean, you are
mm-hmm,
pretty much, on all these checking off these boxes. You journal,
mm-hmm,
well, journal, but meaning like you write down your yearly goals.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm totally like the binge watching shows that I'm now, I could see like writing down both. I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely
Yeah,
more on this side. I
yeah,
was
yeah,
more
yeah.
on pseudo, but
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, but I could see like how I'm slowly going into the true self-care
Correct.
as I'm talking about all the stuff that we're doing
Well, and
and that I'm starting
you're
to
ready.
incorporate.
I don't You have to be ready for it. You have to be ready for change. I
Mhm.
think when I stopped drinking and when I had the little ones, I didn't have an option to
Yeah,
not face it because if I wasn't
right.
well, my kids aren't going to be well. So
Right.
it was earlier for me because I had to. It wasn't really a choice.
Yeah.
It was like, you better get your shit together because you need to be so focused. And there's so much correlation with like business success with the same stuff, like I've read so many business books, and it's never
Mhm.
about like a spreadsheet and how to do your numbers properly. It's always about discipline, being in control, having healthy habits, because you can't run a big company, you can't be the leader, you
Yeah.
can't do all those things if you're not disciplined. Nobody's gonna like listen to you. So in all the times I was broke and I didn't have money and I didn't have the dream yet, I was working on all those things. And I've heard that with
Yeah.
athlete interviews as well. Like Tom Brady, he was the last picked in the NFL when in his draft time, so he was like 200th on a list, and he said, I wasn't the fastest, I wasn't the most athletic. He's like, but while all the other ones were just it came natural to them, he got focused and he's like, okay, let me work on my
Mhm.
leadership skills, let me get disciplined, let me figure out work ethic, let me do all the things that are really freaking hard, because you have to be disciplined to do all those things. You have to be
Yeah.
disciplined to say, I'm not going to stay up late doom scrolling, I'm going to get up and move,
Right.
I'm not going to go just sit down, I'm going to go do something that I know is going to benefit me in the future. You have to do it for your future
Mhm.
self. You have to do it for your future kids or whatever drives you. But there's a common thread in all of the business books, and it's like, do it now. Get up and do it now. Don't just sit around. Do it now. And it's like, okay, you end up becoming a doer. Like, I can't
Yeah.
complain about it if I'm in control of it. I'm done being annoyed by myself, and like how Dave Ramsey says, you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you're broke, fix
Mhm.
it. If it's an income issue, get another job. Like, there's
Right.
24 hours in our day. We cannot just be wasting time like this. And you have to dig deep. You have to want to be honest with yourself. You have to be ready for it. But even being ready for it is like listening to a podcast like this where you're like, okay, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. I might not be ready to apply it, but I'm hearing it, you know? And then all of a sudden, it's just like year after year, give yourself those micro changes that we talk about. If you do doom scroll at night and you know it's affecting your sleep and you don't really know if what good sleep feels like, then set a timer. Do
Right.
a 15-minute timer.
Mhm.
Like there's little boundaries that you can set that you don't need to cut it out, but you can definitely put a boundary on it. You know, all those things can have
Yep.
boundaries put on it.
I did. Remember I
But
told you when I got back to Instagram, I was like, "Oh man, this is why I'm not on it." I end up
yeah,
scrolling, like I can't do it. I have a 30-minute timer and when I'm done, I'm like, "Okay, that's it for the day." Like I will
yeah,
not go back on. That's it. All right.
yeah,
So I know when I have to post or do this, it's like that kicks off my timer. Bam, 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 done. Okay, I'm off. Like that is it. And it helps
yep,
for me. It works for me and I like it.
yeah.
But yeah, there's ways. So why do
You just have to
people
want to
yeah,
change.
you have to exactly. Um yeah, you got to honestly also stop making excuses, which I would in the past. Why do we confuse
Yeah,
the two? Busy lives they like quick relief, especially when juggling work, family, and hormones. So it could be like, oh, I'm so busy. Oh, this is the like short-term relief. It's working, like it's fine. Like I'm gonna accept it and think that it is self-care for me.
correct.
Um, is this helping me avoid something or helping me heal something? So, when you are choosing the certain path, that's what you're going to ask yourself. Am I avoiding something or this is true healing?
Right. And how does it make
Yeah,
me feel
go
when I'm
ahead,
done
Erin.
doing
Yeah.
it? If you feel any type of
Yes.
guilt or like, oh, I
Hmm.
really wish I didn't do that. Yeah, or regret.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might not, it might be a quick fix versus, and what you said, like
exactly.
retail therapy. Some people go in and like they could be going through the worst thing of their life. And I like, listen, I appreciate you supporting our business, but a lot of people get their hair done. A lot of people will just be like, I need to go get my hair done because that'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
That's why they say to invest in beauty when investing, because it's it will it will last through every depression there is, because so many people will will not give that up, and it's a quick fix. It's the first thing that you see in the morning is like, oh, at least I look pretty and I feel pretty. I would even say
Yeah.
people do it with like Botox and stuff. Like they could be dead broke and they're still going to put it on a credit card because they're like, I need to look pretty. I need to feel pretty.
Right.
But there's a mask behind that they're hiding. And I'm not saying everybody, I get Botox too. So it's not everybody that gets Botox, but um, if that is if that's where you're wearing all of your stuff is like just in beauty, and that's,
Hmm.
I don't know, to me, it's just like you might need to do a couple check-ins, and
Yeah.
see if there's something deeper in
The
there.
next the next recommendation was you kind of mentioned it. It was how do I feel or how will I feel 1 hour from now? Did it really help me heal something or am I guilty or like it really
Correct.
did absolutely nothing? Um the third one is
I promise
does
you
this
this.
align?
If you do a
Yeah, yeah.
workout, you will not feel guilty at all afterwards. You're
Yeah,
going to
you'll
feel
feel sore. I'm
accomplished. You'll
sure
feel the
sore, but
opposite.
yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it gives you adrenaline. It gives you energy. You feel so much better.
Endorphins. Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, and you're like, wow, that's it. That's all the time that it took. The third
Hmm.
one was or is does this align with the life I'm trying to build?
Hmm.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But for me, it'd just be my healthy lifestyle. Is this something that is going to help me sustain that life and live a longer, healthy life?
Yeah.
Anything else for that, Erin? Like, how can we tell the difference? Is there anything?
Yeah, I just think that you need to, if this is something you are looking to do in 2026, or just for yourself in general, but I think that you need to have some kind of purpose, a drive to want
Yep.
to get to a goal, You could start there, and then you start figuring out, okay, do these things that I do like really take some intel on what you do in a daily life and see if it
Mhm.
aligns with where you want to be, the woman you want to become. All of these little things, these little micro bad habits that we do, or these like
Mhm.
pseudo habits that we create, you can also undo. It's not forever. You're in full
Yeah.
control of that. And like I said, just take micro changes and just do the little set timers. Okay, maybe I
Yep.
won't eat like out at, maybe give yourself a little goal of like, I won't have fast food Monday through Friday. I don't know, something along those lines. Or like I told Raylene, like, let's not skip Mondays.
Mhm.
Let's add these things to our daily life. You have 24 hours to dedicate to things. Um, do it. Let's do it. And it's got to be for the greater purpose. It's going to give you longevity. There's really no negative things to all the self-care ones. Um,
Right.
and you will feel so much better, and you'll be able to rest easy because you know that you're working towards that goal. And it's not going to be overnight. This is like, I mean, I got
Right.
to this
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
I
It
remember really
yes.
reading books about this when I was in high school, and I started really honing in when the kids were really little. So like I would say when Porter was like 1 and Autumn was 2, and I started reading a lot of business books, and I started reading all the discipline books and all the things, and that's when I started like, yes, I trained for marathons and stuff like that, but that was like my way of like, okay, I need control because I can't control anything right now. These kids are crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I couldn't really put that much into a business because I had to be home with them. So, yeah, you could work on these things and for a greater goal. I still have so many goals I want to accomplish that I'm like, you need all of this under your belt before you can. I firmly believe that before you are given the opportunity to run all the businesses that I want to do, I really believe you have to be disciplined enough to be gifted that opportunity. So that's why I do it. I'm like, I know I'm doing this for
That's
a
a good
reason.
intro to there's gentle shifts that you can do like you mentioned. It's not
Hmm. Hmm.
this is something I mean, I've been slowly changing things where I'm going more on the real life instead of pseudo, you know. So, gentle
Yeah.
shifts that you can do. You don't have to eliminate pseudo coping, but you can replace some habits. So, here's some
Hmm.
ideas. You can do some scrolling after you journal. You know, maybe you journal and then you're like, okay, now I'm going to go on social
Hmm.
media. Again, this is slowly building those habits. Netflix after a healthy, nourishing dinner. Or,
Hmm.
which I've done, um, I could put a show on, but while I'm walking on my walking pad. So you
Hmm.
can kind of blend the two, and then slowly get into maybe there's going to be a time where I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go walk outside instead. So I'm not going to watch a
Hmm.
Netflix show. I'm going to have
Hmm.
either a audiobook or something. So there's
Hmm.
ways too to either slowly get you guys, myself too, I'm speaking to myself, slowly get me to that other side instead
Hmm.
of the pseudo
Yeah.
ones. Aaron, any gentle shifts that you I mean you mentioned, you know, incorporating or
Yeah.
slowly eliminating or so that's all awesome stuff. This was a great topic.
Yeah.
I love when you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
think
that's
that
so cool.
all those little things can
And
definitely shift everything for your future. Yep.
and I
When
really
you're
didn't
ready,
even
you'll do it.
understand the whole pseudo thing. Yeah, the pseudo coping until like looking into it. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean,
I
everybody
was there.
knows the
I'm
big
there.
ones of like
Yeah. Yes.
numbing out,
Yeah.
drinking, all
Yep.
the things. Like everybody
Yep.
knows those ones, but
Yeah.
not everything is that obvious to us while we're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Cause
you
I was like,
liking
oh, shows, binge
what?
watching. I'm going to finish this series. Like me, like I'm going to finish this
Yeah, like
series. And
binge
I was like,
watching. Yeah.
oh, shoot. I thought that was me just relaxing, but no, I'm frying my brain. Like I'm not really, you know. So
Remember when you didn't
I
realize
was like,
TV
wow.
was
Yeah.
part of digital like detox?
Yes. I'm telling you, this is all an awakening for me. Um, Aaron, any like final comments or anything that you'd like to add in addition to this?
You
Yeah.
deserve to not feel anxiety. You deserve to not feel guilty. You deserve
Mhm.
to not feel shame after doing all those things. So just do little mini micro changes and you'll get there. I promise you'll get there. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm the most
Yep.
undisciplined, unhinged person there is. You know me,
If I can
Raylene.
do
You've
it,
known
you
me my
guys,
whole
you
life. Like
can
I
do
have
it.
never
Yeah. If
been,
we can do it,
I'm not
you
this.
can do it. Yep,
I'm
absolutely. Yeah,
not this, but I've
and we're here to
created this.
support
I've
you.
had to be this because
Yeah.
this is what works.
Yes. Yeah, you're so motivating. And this helps our morning discussions, totally gets us in the right headspace. I love it.
Yeah,
Everybody,
me too. I love it.
counting down the days. 2026 is almost here.
Here we go.
Enjoy your Monday. Yep. And we will be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.